Sometimes the irony of trying to write a theme song for a show called This Will Never Work gets the best of you, and, well, it sucks. So, welcome.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to This Will Never Work. I'm Lincoln, and today's guest is actually an artist that I've been following for quite a while, and I'm very excited to have her here in the studio. Please welcome Nicole, aka Found.Wanting.
Yes, hello.
So you are, well, you're an artist first and foremost, but you're a photographer.
Yes.
Model, many things.
Yes, multiple things.
But holy shit, I fucking love your photographs so much.
Thank you.
It's fucking the style that you've created is unbelievable. How did I want to jump right into it.
Yep.
Where did that style, the style that you've cultivated for yourself, where did that come from?
Oh God, I wish that there was an actual answer to that.
It's not like you went deep into the woods and fucking
No, I wish.
did a whole seance or fucking
I
summon
wish I
the devil.
Yeah, and
you
then
sold
the
your
devil
soul?
gave me that. Yeah. I mean, I definitely would sell my soul. I just want to.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, why would I not? No, it's a lot of growth. I mean, I've been doing this for 6 years, and there's always. I mean, I personally still think I don't have a style. So when
I'm sorry. Did I just reveal that to you?
No. I just other people always tell me that, right? They come up to me and they're like, "Hey, I feel like, I always know when it's a photo that you've taken,
Yep.
or I love your XYZ of your work." Where I feel like my lighting's always changing, how I'm working with clients is always changing, the editing style is consistently changing. So to me, I look at my work and I go, it's a moving piece all the time. I don't feel like it's a style or a look. So, but it's cool that people can see what I just can't, I guess. But yeah, no, photography came out of nowhere. It's always been a random growing project for myself. I found it in my late 20s.
Right.
I went to school, got my bachelor's in business, and came out the other end and was like, oh, no one wants to hire me in corporate Alberta, looking like a weirdo. So what the frig am I going to do? Can I swear on this podcast?
Fuck.
Okay, cool.
Yes, you can swear.
Okay, perfect.
What the frig?
I like to swear a lot. So, yeah, no, I came out the other end and was like, fuck, no one wants to hire me. I was going to sell everything, just go travel and come back and maybe go to SAIT, get some sort of technical something.
Okay.
And then I ended up getting hired by another photographer in the city to help him run his business.
Okay.
And I did that for 2 years, and then slowly started to learn editing, slowly started to learn lighting, and then eventually picked up a camera. And when I did, I didn't even really love it at first. It was just kind of like...
Oh, it's fucking awful. When you don't know what you're doing, it's fucking terrible.
Oh, it's awful. Yeah. I remember Jeremy, my mentor's name, he would be telling me all this, and he's a gearhead too, right? And he's telling me all this shit, and I'm like, what's
your f-stop? And you're like,
yeah,
what the fuck is an f-stop?
Yeah, it made zero sense, and it doesn't make sense until you just pick up a camera and continuously keep doing it, and you have to just physically do it to learn. And I'm happy that I learned that way, but yeah, I didn't see it coming. This was never something that I was hoping to achieve in my life at all. So it just kind of came out of nowhere, and then I was like, oh, cool. I have no idea what I want or the type of content that I want to create. So I just started working with people, and you just slowly, I don't know, life pushes you in a direction.
Yeah, and I feel like some of the most talented people in that regard just kind of do actually fall into it. It's not something that they're necessarily looking for.
Yeah, I mean, there's people that, I know photographers that got gifted a camera when they were 8 years old or whatever, and this is something that they've always wanted, and blah blah blah, and that's beautiful and great. Yeah, and
I wasn't gifted one, but I've had I've had a camcorder in my hand since I was a kid.
Yeah.
So that's why I do this shit.
I grew up around a lot of stuff. My dad was he produced the CBC News for many years, and then before that, he also did a lot of commercial production. I was a child actor.
Oh.
And I did commercials and stuff like that. Only for a short period of time, because then I got a little bit older, and
I was going to say you grew
and got
out of
really
it.
weird. Yeah, I feel like I was super cute until about 8, 9, maybe 10 is probably pushing it.
And they were like, "You can't sell our soup anymore, kid."
Man, I was not a good looking human for like many years. I just was like a little weird in the middle, which is good. That's a good thing.
All were.
No, we definitely were, but there's the people that really hit their stride in junior high.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but where are those people now?
They're not doing good.
Exactly. You don't want to peak in high school.
No, my God, no.
Nope.
If you're peaking there,
You're
concerned what your
fucked.
future looks like.
Yep.
It's not going to be good.
Nope. Nope. I'd rather peak. I would rather peak in my 70s.
In 70.
Sure.
Your peak at 70.
Sure.
No one else is peaking at 70. You're going to be alone.
Sure. I'll be fucking hitting my stride.
Who are you catching? Who are you pulling at that age?
Just you wait and see.
I am excited to see it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm halfway there. I'm still on the incline on the roller coaster. I haven't quite crested it yet. 70.
I mean, I hope like the peak is still coming for me. Like just like a fine wine.
Oh, of course.
Something.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping is like by the time I'm 70, I'm like
70 though seems a little like that's when you're almost ready to die.
No. I want to go to I want like 110. 120, 110, 120. Yeah, I want to get like Bilbo Baggins this shit and like fucking hit my 111th birthday, big party.
Yeah.
I guess the family won't be there because they'll all be dead, but I'll still be kicking it.
Yeah.
I want to be a vampire. Like, I want to be a vampire really badly.
Yeah, you're really speaking to the soul of my partner that's behind us right now.
He just pointed at me.
Yeah, it is his life dream
to be a
vampire. I don't know how to make it happen for him. I'm working on it.
Okay.
If anyone knows how,
well, you have to
let me
get
know.
bit and drink the blood of a vampire, and then I'm pretty sure.
I know. I know this. I know the science behind it.
Oh, my bad. Oh, if there are any vampires out there, Keenan he wants to turn.
Yeah, he wants to turn, and then he'll turn me.
Keenan, he's off screen, but Lost Boys or Twilight?
Oh, Lost Boys. Twilight.
No, this is the skin of a killer.
Yeah, no.
This is the skin of a killer, Bella.
No, you want to be a heartthrob, but you don't want to be shiny.
I mean, I'm personally into the glitter look in general.
No.
But
I mean, I've watched
that.
Yeah.
But I if it's glittery skin, I'm into that.
Fair enough. Well, yeah, of course, because I get it.
Yeah.
So, going back to your stepping away from vampires,
Yes.
going back to your photography. So, you said you've been doing this for like 6 years?
I would say around then. I feel like people ask me all the time, and I am always just pulling a number out.
So next week it'll be like 8.
I feel like
eight
I've
and a
been
half.
saying 5 for like a lot of years now, and then now I'm like, it's got to be 6 by now.
I know. Actually, I know what you mean by that because I'm in my head. I'm like, oh yeah, I've been doing video production for like 10 years, and then I like think about it, and I'm like, wait, no, it's probably closer to like 15.
Yeah.
No, it's probably closer to like 19 because I've been doing like it just.
I feel like you just keep saying the same thing because
Yeah.
it's like.
Well, yeah, because in your head you're like, yeah, it's only been 5
like
years,
5
but it's
years.
probably like closer to. You're probably closer to like 7 or 8 now.
Potentially, yeah. I mean,
because you don't. Well, and it's hard to determine too because you're not like, this was the date that I started.
no. I mean, I definitely remember going to the bank and pulling out the ginormous loan to buy all of the gear, and I guess you would probably pin it as starting then.
Mm-hmm.
I want it. It's 5 or 6 years, somewhere
Fair
in
enough.
there. It's somewhere in there that like doing this, and then going on 2 years being full time now,
Okay.
and making that jump is obviously
Scary.
incredibly terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But it's going well.
it is going well. Yeah, it is going well. I mean, don't get me wrong. I freak out about it consistently. What artist doesn't? Yeah, like every day.
I'm terrified every single
Every day
day
you're
of my
like,
life.
can I afford my life? I don't know.
Oh no, and I can't afford my life, and I'm constantly just like, why did I do this to myself?
Yeah.
Why did I put myself through this?
But then you have the like happy moments too, where you're like, oh wow, this is my life is creating something or meeting new people or all the beautiful things that come with choosing that lifestyle. That you're like, okay, so maybe this is more important than money.
I would not trade any of this.
Oh my
for
God, no.
anything.
No.
I have met so many wonderful people have sat across from me in that chair.
Yeah.
Over the last 6 months or however long it's been, and it's just this experience has been transcendent for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm dealing with a lot in my head in terms of like, you know, like ADHD and like the mental illnesses that I fucking deal with. But I use this podcast in a way that's almost like therapeutic to kind of get shit out. And it's so nice having other people come and sit in the chair too, as well, because it's like everybody's dealing with their own things, right? And that's why I started this podcast, and I've said it many times. It's about overcoming that little voice in your head that's just like, you can't do this. Like this is not going to work.
Yeah.
You're not going to, you are not capable of this. When the reality is life's fucking short. Do whatever you can to A, make yourself happy, not hurt people, and B, just fucking have fun. Enjoy it.
Absolutely. I feel like a lot of people are bad at coming to that realization until it's way too late, unfortunately. But yeah, life is short, and you don't get buried with your money.
Nope.
So if this stuff makes you happy,
I know
do
that.
this. Yeah. Like,
I've spent it all.
like, yeah, money comes and goes. It's stressful.
Yeah.
It's not that it's not stressful. It's
No, of
fucking
course.
stressful.
Super stressful. But it's a good stress.
It is a good stress. It's also, it pushes you, you know? So sometimes you're looking at your next month and you're like, okay, so I have to make money. How do I make money? It's also neat as an artist that you're in control of your ability to make money. So I think a lot of people, when they get into this, they get really frustrated thinking about how hard it is, or they're not booking enough clients, or like whatever. It's like people that have a day job get paid X amount of money, and that doesn't change for the most part. That's what they're going to make.
Yeah.
As an artist, you can push yourself or market yourself or whatever you want to do and just make money out of essentially thin air. A lot of people don't get that luxury. Most people don't get that luxury. So yes, it's really scary, but there's also a very bright, beautiful silver lining. So
Oh, for sure.
it's on you, and you're fully capable of making what you want to make, and pushing yourself to do so. It's just a lot of fucking work.
Well, yeah, because that's the thing. Like, depending on how much you push yourself, you could essentially make 2 months worth of money.
Oh, hell yeah.
In like a week
I mean,
or 2 weeks.
We just killed ourselves on tour. You know, the longest tour that we've done so far as a company, 27 days, like 5 cities or whatever, and killed ourselves doing this. And came home and looked at our bank account and was like, okay, we could literally just like close shop for a little bit if we wanted to. Now I'm a crazy person and a workaholic,
You're like,
and
I don't
that's
want to
not
do
what
that.
I've done.
Nope.
No, I mean we're going backpacking in January because we were like, this is finally how maybe I'll learn to take a break. And now I'm already thinking about how I can make money over there.
Where are you going?
We're going to Southeast Asia, so it'll be my 5th time doing that kind of like backpacking loop.
Okay.
Keenan's never gone backpacking before. I'm very excited to show him that experience of life. It's very addicting and I'm certain that he'll be fully addicted once we do it.
That's super cool. But you're looking at
Hell yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Hell yeah. I'm like, we should print out cards, walk around the beach to everyone that's on vacation looking cute in their bikinis or like whatever. And just be like, hey, do you want professional photography? $100, like dirt cheap.
Yeah, of course.
$100 or whatever, professional photos in the ocean. Like, who doesn't fucking want that? And if we could just make like $300 a day, we could live very fucking happily over there.
Oh, yeah.
So
you make the trip pay for itself.
yeah, I mean, is it necessary for us to do that?
No.
But do I love what I do? And I want to take photos in these places too. Like, it's also like for me, like I just want to create that content. So I don't know. I'm certain it will turn into a work trip.
Are you the kind of person that when you're not producing or you're not creating, do you feel guilt?
Oh my God, always.
Okay.
Yes, always. If I take like a moment for myself, I sit there and go, I could be doing something. And I run on 4 hours of sleep. If I'm lucky, maybe 6. And people are like, that's a bad idea. You're going to put yourself in the ground. Maybe, but I'll do it happily. So, you know.
And I'm not going to lecture you on, because I do the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm learning to try and give myself space, especially right now. I'm trying to give myself space because I literally I didn't this is the first thing I've done creating wise this weekend, I think, because it's a Sunday right now.
Yeah.
And normally I would be like on my computer, like working on stuff. And I mean, like I shot a bunch of stuff last week. I'm going to edit it starting tomorrow. But this weekend was kind of like, nope, you need to, like, I'm not really posting anything, but it fucking, like, I can feel it in my chest where I'm like, I'm not posting anything. Oh, and that is super unhealthy.
It is unhealthy. Like that part of feeling like you're at fault for not doing it. Like that's
When you're literally only beholden to yourself.
yeah. Like yes, it's totally fine and natural to like want to like if you love what you do and it doesn't feel like work and you really do enjoy sitting in front of your laptop and editing or whatever the hell your job is. That's not problematic. It's when you start beating yourself up.
Yeah.
When you have the ability to give yourself time and you're still giving yourself shit about it. So, which I'm very guilty of doing that as well. I don't like time. I mean, I'm lucky if I feel like I don't even take one day off a week. Like there's not a day that I won't look at emails or talk to clients on Instagram. And I think like social media is work for me. And so I think about like how many times, regular people pick up their phone and are looking at it to scroll. Well, I go on there and now I'm talking about business and speaking with clients, or my mind's running about sets that are coming up because people are messaging me about it.
Right.
So it just never stops. So like the only way that it would stop is if I literally just had no technology on me, which this day and age is basically impossible.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're either on your phone, you're probably on your iPad, or you're on your fucking...
Yeah, something. Someone's going to be able to contact me in some way, and it's going to make my head spin about work.
Totally.
And that kind of sucks, I guess, which is part of the reason why we're like, we're going to go traveling for a few months, and maybe my brain will shut off.
You're going to turn it into a work trip.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm also like, we can make OnlyFans content over there, or network with people, or, whatever the hell it is. But also, like, that brings me joy. The idea of sitting there and doing nothing also just sounds awful.
It's mundane. Doing nothing is very mundane in a lot of ways. And I know what you mean. It's kind of, it's like a 6 of one, half a dozen of the other kind of scenario where it's like you could take the time, but if you're already going to feel guilty about it, it's kind of just like, well, you may as well just create something out of that time, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's fucking...
I mean, it's cool for like a moment, like there's like you sit down and do nothing. You're like, wow, this is nice. And then an hour passes and you're like,
what's going on Instagram? Like literally
like I should probably find something to do.
I wonder if anybody's posted anything new.
Yeah.
Or like, it's...
I mean, any of the interesting people that I know in my life are people that have like highly achieved, which is subjective, but people that have, in my mind, achieved a lot in their life are fucking workaholics. But workaholics in like the sense that they love what they're doing. So that's why they can't put it down. It's not like they're, putting themselves into the ground doing something that they hate. Like, I don't agree with that. I think it's crazy when people do that to themselves.
I did that for a long time.
Yeah, and so many people do. Yeah.
It literally almost killed me.
Yeah. And then here you are switching into gears where you're, putting in maybe just as much time of your life into something, maybe even more, but you love what you do. So it doesn't feel like work. I've never been so
stressed in my entire fucking life, and I love every minute of it.
Hell yeah.
Because it's just like, I literally like I don't have to wake up at a specific time. I can wake up whenever the fuck I want. And when I wake up, I can like go on my phone. And if I need to post something like that, to me is like, I'm still laying in bed, but I'm working. Yep. Or if I need to respond to something or like whatever, it's funny because like, I'll be like doing stuff on my phone in bed and then and there's like a bit of guilt there. And then I remind myself, no, this is all work. Like whatever you're doing is work. So it's like, you can't feel guilt about that.
Yeah.
And so, it's just, you're right. The workaholic thing is, I know. Yeah. I'm trying to surround myself with more people like that, like yourself, in terms of like following that passion and creating and not just giving in to fucking, working a 9 to 5 because there's so much more to life than giving so much of yourself to like a company or something that doesn't give a shit about you.
Yeah, and none of them give a shit about you.
Nope.
Like they just don't. Like I don't care what company it is. It's all there. They're all there for a purpose. And you're serving their purpose, and it's not your own purpose. So, but yeah, I don't know. I surround myself with people that are crazy workaholics and that don't. Because I feel like people that don't understand kind of always give you shit, right? They're like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that, or that's so much, or like, you're going to burn yourself out, or like whatever the fuck it is that they tell themselves because they're not pushing themselves in their life. And that's fine. But like, it's not the same for me. I love what I do. And if you felt that for yourself, no matter how much work you're putting in, it would not feel like that. Yeah, so I surround myself with people that don't give me shit about it. And if they catch me messaging clients at like 3 a.m. and then I'm up at 6 a.m. driving to location or whatever, it's always like, wow, big night, good for you, fucking go for it or whatever, instead of like, whoa, you should probably take it easy.
Whatever, just get a nap when you have a chance. Like,
I'm a big napper.
Oh.
That is the secret to success. I tell everyone that works really hard, like, have like your nice 4-hour night sleep or whatever, but like throughout the day, if you have a moment, give yourself a nap.
I can't do that.
No?
Nope.
Oh, I'm a big napper.
I love sleep way too much.
Yeah.
That in those moments, if I was to like, have a nice like afternoon nap, it's not like I'm falling asleep for an hour and I'm getting back up and doing the rest of my day. It's like I'm one of those, like, I'll wake up 4 hours later and I'm like, what happened? And like I still won't want to get out of bed, and then I'll just like lay in bed until it's bedtime and just.
Yeah, see, that's not gonna work for you then.
No. So I'll stay up till 1 a.m. and then I'll sleep my 7 hours, get up at 8:30, and just lay in bed doing stuff on my phone until 10, and then fucking.
I mean, that's a nice part too. Working for yourself a lot of times, that you can still, like, even when you're working, you're doing it in such like a relaxed space that it doesn't even really feel like work. Like, you're laying in bed eating snacks, answering emails. Like, yeah, you're working, but.
Oh, it's pretty.
Are you really working? I don't know. Like, in the sense of what people consider to be working.
Yeah, no, I'm not like sledgehammering stone. Like,
which is the only other way of looking at work. Yeah, either you're in bed, slowly answering emails,
or
eating chips, or you're sledgehammering.
You're sledgehammering rocks, or you're a plumber.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a go-to.
That is
as
definitely a job.
God, I'm super happy that's not my job.
You wouldn't want to be a plumber, hey?
No, I don't
really?
know.
You don't want to be.
I mean, I might be good at it actually.
You don't want to be Mario?
Oh, see, now we're talking about like the fashion that would come with it. I'm kind of into that.
You would be the funniest plumber in the world.
Why?
Because you.
Wait, why though?
Because you would show up and they'd be like, all right, I'm here. Like, you'd be making so many inappropriate jokes as a plumber that people would be like, what is happening? Like, they'd be like looking.
A very sexualized experience.
That's what I mean. I'd be like, I'm here to clean your pipes. Your van would say like Callie's pipe cleaning. Like,
yeah, but maybe people would like pay extra for that service.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You can
another.
I
business
know.
option.
That's the second business idea you've had since you got, or like idea.
Everything is money.
See, and that's why
everything is opportunity.
I've heard that about you, and that's why I wanted to meet you, so I could be like,
what, you've heard this about me?
Yeah, in like a good way.
Okay.
So one of my friends was telling me, she was like, Callie is a fucking, like, she is an entrepreneur, and I was like, Kate, gotta meet her.
Oh yeah.
Because I was like, I can learn some shit from you.
Yeah, no, everything.
Because I don't look at the world that way. I'm just like, I'll do everything for free.
Yeah, no, and like literally, like anything can be made into money, and a lot of people like are blocked in that. It's like, no, like everything is a sellable something to someone. It really just takes the right marketing.
I need you to teach me.
Yeah,
not teach me, but like you know what I mean.
Yeah, no.
Well, you and I are gonna meet about other stuff anyway.
Yes.
But yeah.
I mean, everything, like, yeah, oh my God, I really want to teach also. That's like my lifelong goal at some point here.
Online.
Yeah, and like traveling, doing workshops and stuff.
Oh,
like
okay,
that
yeah.
So I suffer from huge imposter syndrome. I don't have formal education. You know what I mean? Like yes, I got a BBA, whatever, but like I didn't learn photography
You didn't go to
right
ACAD.
way
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck. You know, there's some camera head people that I meet, and they can talk circles around me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I have my own words for things. Like, I wasn't taught properly.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter.
But that makes me feel weird about teaching people, because then I'm like, am I gonna teach?
So
am
you're
I
going to
teaching
take
you, like,
the
utter
dingle
nonsense?
hopper
Yeah.
and you're going to attach it to the flingenblur.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. So am I just gonna send these people into the wild with like completely incorrect knowledge? But knowledge that still works. So at the end of the day, you know, is it really that bad?
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's not bad knowledge if there's a different name for it. As long as the results are the same, or
Yeah.
if they're still getting good results and they're using what you've called your techniques, like the names that you use, that's not a bad thing.
No, and maybe that just creates more branding for me,
Yeah,
honestly.
for sure.
People like, oh, you learned the Callie Nicole way.
You can write a fucking book. You could write a book with like a glossary of all Callie Nicole's terms.
Yeah, and it'd be like a pop-up book with
Oh
like
my
fuzzy
God.
things.
There's so many. Oh my God, you're right. There's so many.
That's also another lifelong goal, is I want to really write children's books. It's been something that, seriously, this is something I've been wanting to do since I was, I want to say 20, with my older brother, because we both, bless my mother, we grew up in a household where literally everything is animated.
Oh.
Everything. I grew up in a very like cartoon world, which is probably what like is, you could probably make connections of that into my work, but like everything has feelings and like,
and everything
like
is anthropomorphic.
yeah, like
Okay.
everything.
Yep.
So I see the world as one big fluffy unicorn land. I just do. Like that's how I see it, and it's
Your
almost
work
painful.
makes so much sense.
Yeah, it's almost painful, honestly.
Oh my
So I
God.
just think it would be like perfect for like my brain just magically. I write children's books every moment of every day in my brain. So I would really like to, if anyone wants to illustrate my children's books, please get at me, because I can't draw worth shit.
You know so many artists.
I know, but they're all so busy already, though.
Yeah, okay,
so,
fair enough.
So anyone that's not a busy artist,
Yeah, that would
hit
be
me
a
up.
huge undertaking. Oh my God.
Oh my God, yeah.
Be like, oh, by the way, I'm literally writing a children's book every single day, and I need basically a book's worth of illustrations every single day.
I mean, I wouldn't need them that often.
No,
but I'd
like
like to release.
Well, let's say one every 3 months. Like,
Yeah.
that's still 4 books a year.
And I still want them to be like hilarious for like adults to read as well.
Of course. Like, go the fuck to sleep. And
Like
shit
go the
that.
fuck to
Yeah.
sleep, yeah. Or like, I mean, I personally still really like cartoons, and I like I think it's weird that we put age values on stuff. Like, oh, like stuffed animals are for X to X for age, or you know what I mean, or like games or whatever. Like, to me, everything's for everyone, and I
Callie,
like
look at my wall.
I like being a big kid. Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. Yes, this is like my house isn't like this.
No. I live
it's
in a world
just-
of toys.
See, mine's toys as well, but mostly like pink fluffy things.
Okay, yeah.
Like we have a toy wall at our house as well.
Squishmallows?
No, I mean we do have one of those.
Okay.
But I like very
I'm not into the stuffy world, so I don't. You'll have to.
I love stuffed animals. I collect. There's like artists in this world that make like soft sculptures.
Oh.
They're stuffed animals, but they're art pieces.
Okay.
And they're so fucking cool. So I have those, and then I also like to thrift a lot. And when I see like a lonely stuffed animal, and then also my brain writes stories for those things. And then Keenan really fucked me up. One time we went shopping, and I was like snuggling this guy, because in my brain I'm like, it's nice for them to be picked up once in a while and like feel love again. And fucking Keenan comes over and tells me I have to put it down because I've given that thing false hope. And now he thinks he's going to a new home.
Keenan, I hate you.
And so I picked it up, gave him hope, and he's like, yes, I've been chosen. I've been chosen. And then I fucking put him back down.
You've just re-unlocked trauma in my fucking head
For everyone right now.
Oh my God.
So stop picking up the stuffed animals at toy shops, because you're literally breaking their hearts.
Oh, that
Don't do it.
fucking sucks.
Yeah,
The amount
ruined everything for everyone.
the amount of times when I was younger, even into my teens, where I would go to like Value Village, or I would go to fucking like
Yeah. Think of all the hearts you broke.
Yeah, and there's like literally like a giant pile of stuffed animals, and
Yeah.
I couldn't even go near it because I was just like, nope, they are all very sad and they don't want to be here, and oh, it just like broke my heart every
Yeah,
fun.
because they are sad. This is why adults go and buy stuffed animals for yourselves. They're not just for children. Stop giving them away. They're sad.
You just reminded me of like some like childhood wonder that I fucking forgot about. That's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
no, that's actually good. Like that's as I grew up and I hardened as an adult. Like that's one
yeah.
thing. You know, that little like imagination part of me like died.
See, mine never did.
No, but I want mine back.
Yeah, no, everyone should have theirs back.
Yes.
If I wish I could teach a class on that because
I would sign up.
feel people should see the world as one big animated hilarious thing
Yes.
because everything that we're seeing is like it is hilarious. We do live in a make believe land. People forget that sometimes.
Yeah.
Like we're literally just people that were like, wow, we're just gonna build random crap. Like we literally technology is like, hey, we wrote a cartoon, let's build it.
Yo, can I say
You know?
something on that though? About that?
Yeah.
That's literally because you don't get you see.
Come to the mic. Come to the mic.
Stop
to-
screaming from
Come,
the distance.
come to the mic.
Okay, she sees her work as like what she's made. She doesn't see it from the point of view of viewing it as a viewer. But that's literally what your work does. Like a lot of people, because I got to see it from the outside, and I got to see how our clients interact with us from
Right.
a different side. Because I haven't been in this that long, so I am not like numb to it as much as she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when someone comes in and does a shoot, you can see that like inner child start.
Oh
to,
yeah,
like,
it is
pop
like
out.
a weird
So
healing
like
thing
that's
for
what your
them.
work does for a lot
Yeah.
of people is they find this like inner kid again where they can be
Oh.
goofy and silly
Oh.
and they can like rescue that stuffed animal. You
Oh
know
my
what I mean?
god, stop
But, like,
it. I'm
but
gonna
that's a
cry
lot of-
actually.
That's
What
fucking beautiful.
Your work ties back into is like a lot of
Oh.
people lose that you get hardened as an adult.
Yeah.
You go through stuff
Yeah.
and then you step into our studio or you step into a concept that we build for you somewhere and all of a sudden they first step in and you can see it, they're bearing their I'm an adult, life is scary, and then by the end of it, all that just like it just
Yeah.
washes off, and then all of
Yeah.
a sudden that little kid is running around our studio again, going,
Mm-hmm.
"I want to pose like this," or "I have an idea for a shoot I never even thought of," and then we're only with them 2 hours.
Yeah.
That's all I want to say about it.
Yeah, no, that's
Thank you,
adorable.
Keenan.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you,
that's
Keenan.
adorable. Yeah, that actually is really true, which is funny because obviously,
That is a
Like,
fucking
what we do-
beautiful sentiment.
what we do is people taking their clothes off a lot. Not all the time. That's not the basis of our work. But a lot of people are like getting in touch with their own body and removing their clothes and learning to see themselves a certain type of way. And,
yeah,
like,
you call it like when
healing
you
their
got
trauma.
here, like you were calling it porn, but like I would never call it that.
Oh no, I actually do have a porn company.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I do actually produce porn.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no.
Okay, that never mind.
My work is not like
I
Callie
know.
Nicole is not pornographic. It
Gotcha.
can be pornographic. I definitely been hired in that sense.
I'll just keep putting my foot in my mouth. You can
Yeah.
tell me. Yeah,
No, but, like,
you
my-
explain the separation. Because to me it's artistic. But yeah,
it is.
for a lot. I mean all of it. But go on.
It's a whole bunch.
I'm gonna stop talking.
It is a whole bunch of different things, right? Like people are getting in touch and like learning to be comfortable with their bodies. We're all walking around with like such crippling anxiety and like self-hatred. So a lot of clients come to me because they're like, hey, I want to try to heal that within myself, which is always really beautiful. But there is an aspect to like we're creating, if someone's booked like a concept session or whatever and I'm building something to them, there is like they're coming into like a fantasy world where they get to be, you know, a little forest nymph, or like they're going to be a fairy, or they're going to look terrifying, like, you know, whatever it is. Like they're not just taking photos of them feeling sexy. Like they get to feel like something so removed from themselves. So yeah, they are getting to feel like this, you know, a lot of people don't have a lot of imagination or like work that part of their mind.
It's
too
a
often.
muscle.
It is a muscle.
It's a muscle.
And if you're not doing it, you lose it. It's a very beautiful thing. It's a very sad thing to lose, right? So when you see them come in and they are weighed down by the realities of life, and they're worried about their body and removing their clothes for like a complete stranger and like being very vulnerable with me and all these things, and that not that lasts very long, And then you watch them, like, now they're running around the set feeling like a freaking fairy or whatever it is. And they're totally so happy and so beautiful. And I never even realized that it is also probably healing, like, childhood stuff. I never even thought about it like that. But yeah, that's cute.
That is cute. No, that is that. And it's that. Yeah. I mean, not even realizing that sentiment until right now. That is fucking beautiful. And that's, I think that's really important. I think that's really important that you've hit on that, and it's important that you are doing that for people because not everyone gives themselves the room. No one gives themselves the room to like heal a lot of that. Like I'm starting therapy right away because I need to fucking get in touch with the inner child and kind of apologize to him, be like, sorry, bud, like I fucked up.
Yeah, I let you down. Didn't like.
Yeah, like I'd like to hang out again and kind of like but like honestly, I it's like hearing you talk about that childhood wonder and that imagination, and like it almost kind of, it hits me in kind of a sad way, but almost like a hopeful way as well, because it's like that's part of what this was, because this is something that like I've always wanted. I've always wanted my own little video store, like my own little you know what I mean? Like it just this silly little dream of like it'd be so cool to like have something like this and live in a place that like looks like this.
Yeah.
And part of trying to get that imagination back is me doing things like this and trying to be creative and get in touch with the inner child. And
yeah, people should, and like even if you're not making money doing like creative things or whatever, give yourself space to do that. Everyone, like, create something. Like,
it doesn't have to be about making money.
No, do your fucking, you like makeup shit, sweet. You want to paint,
write
cool.
music,
yeah, like
write stories.
Literally anything it is, because a lot of that stuff does heal a lot of your like brings you back to your childhood person of yourself, and then also allows you to just like work your imagination muscles again, you know? So my God, just do something, create something, please.
Just do something.
Do something. I don't give a shit what it is. I don't care if no one looks at it, but like, please draw some crayon drawings tonight.
Well,
do something.
Do it tonight. Crayon drawings tonight.
I mean, it could be
right now.
Fucking
do
pick
it.
them up. Go get them.
Go buy a package of crayons and a fucking coloring book and color.
You know what? We probably just healed a lot of people right now.
Fuck you. Heal, bitch. I have a Halloween, I think it's a Halloween Kills coloring book upstairs that I bought last Halloween and that I still haven't even cracked open.
What the fuck?
I know. What's wrong with me, right?
I mean, you're doing other art stuff, but fucking do some crayon shit
I know.
tonight.
I need to. Well, and it's funny because it's sitting upstairs, but I'm like, now that you've said that, where you're like, do the crayon shit, I'm like literally probably going to go buy a package of crayons tomorrow.
See?
Sometimes
you just need someone to yell at you.
I'm going to put on, should I sit quietly? Or should I put on music?
Oh my God, never sit quietly with
No,
art.
but that's what people keep telling me. They're like, you know what? They're like, sit in the
Who are these people?
Enjoy the silence. No, silence is, I guess, pretty good because you can get in touch with.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't do any of my creative stuff silently.
No, I
personally.
don't either.
I can't.
No,
it feels very.
I have chaos brain and
weird.
I need
chaos brain.
something going in the background. That's what I call it.
Like if you had nothing playing, nothing going on, and then you just put crayons to paper with your, this chaotic brain of yours, just imagine what would come out of the end of those crayons.
Yeah, I'm going to start doing this. Fuck you, Michael Myers. I'm going to try that
maybe
tomorrow.
It's healing.
Maybe.
Or
I would probably do the fucking, oh my God. Well, we'll get it. We'll talk about that in a sec, but maybe I'll put on like the Halloween soundtrack and fucking, I don't know. That sounds dumb. I'll just put on fucking...
Just fucking whatever it is.
Yeah, I'll just put on whatever.
Literally just live your life and then pick up the crayons. Don't, like, make it a process of picking up the crayons. Just, like, add it into
I know.
your
See,
life.
I add things to it where
well,
I'm
it's like you're making it like an event, right? It doesn't need to be an event. It's not about,
it
like...
has to be an event for me.
We're scheduling something in
At
and we're
3
going
o'clock, I will grab the Crayola and the coloring book and I will put Crayola to paper. And I will color you, Michael Myers.
It's too much pressure. And you know what? Everyone has
Is that what I do to myself?
Probably. But also, I don't know. Everyone does their art differently.
We did just meet, but like, Yeah, maybe I put. Oh my god, I probably put way too much.
I think
pressure.
people like time a lot of stuff too. Like they're like, oh, I have to be productive during these hours, or like I do have to fucking pump something out.
Oh, I
by
get told
X.
that all the time.
And
They're like, you're not up at 7 a.m. doing stuff, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm up till 1 a.m. Like, who
oh my god,
gives a
people are
fuck?
super weird about waking up early.
Yeah, they're like-
I catch shit all the time from like, especially like my parents and stuff like that. Trying to convince them that me sitting in bed looking at my laptop was a job took a fucking bit. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
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 Like you're just relaxing, and I'm like, I'm anything from relaxed right now.
I'm
Yeah.
working. Fuck off. Get me my coffee. You work for me now.
And they do.
Porn empire. What do you do? You like the Halloween movies?
No.
Okay, cool.
Actually, I'll put it this way.
Better answer this correctly.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Favorite horror franchise?
I'll
Halloween?
Yeah.
Did you? Okay, but this is what I want to ask. Have you watched Halloween Ends yet?
yes.
Did we?
Yes.
The newest one.
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yes.
Did you like it?
I have mixed feelings.
It's fucking terrible.
I have mixed feelings.
Fair enough.
I think it's a good horror movie on its own. But to like,
It's not though. It's a fucking rom drama. It's not even a rom com. It's a rom dram.
Oh, that doesn't sound good at all. I have no opinion. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Do you like movies?
Yeah, I do like movies. Okay. Oh, okay. You don't need to be rude to me.
Like, rude.
I do.
just got to give you a little bit of
Okay,
attitude.
I do like movies. I scare really easily. I go to see scary movies and I watch them literally with my fingers in my ears and my eyes kind of like this. And then I like curl up in my seat. Like I literally spend money and go to the theater to watch these scary movies with
That's how
people.
I watch
and I
movies,
leave
too.
going,
But that's how I
that's a
watch
waste
all
of my
movies.
money. All of them.
Yeah, I go to like
Like
Marvel movies and I'm just like,
Even like the cartoon stuff.
Black Panther, so scary. Yeah, I go to like
terrifying
Despicable
to me.
Me 3 and I'm like,
Yeah, that's a pretty fucking scary
Bro.
movie. Pretty scary movie.
terrible.
I still watch them though. I would like to give props to myself.
How do you
that
watch
I
them
am-
like this?
Okay, no. That's the first time I watch it. I watch it like that, and then I remember where all the jump scares are, and
I
then
do
the
that too.
next time I watch it, I'm like, okay, ears out, eyes like this, and then the next time I watch it, it's maybe just a slight turn, but eyes fully open, and then it gets to the point where I'm like, okay, I can maybe hold a drink.
You
without throwing
literally
it.
have to watch a movie 5 times in order to be able to watch it, like a scary movie.
Yeah.
That's your process? How do
I'm
you have
scared.
time for this?
This is why I say I don't really watch them because I don't have time for this.
Gotcha. Okay. That's what I've been trying to figure out is like, how are you pulling this off? If
I
you,
mean, every Halloween people seem to like repeat the same movies. You know what I mean? So like, there's a
so
lot
it's like,
that is
it
working.
took you 5 years to watch.
Yeah, so,
fucking
like,
Insidious
you know,
or
like-
something.
Actually, I really like the Insidious movies.
I've never seen them.
That's a lie.
Too scared.
Are you lying?
No, I'm not lying.
You haven't watched Insidious?
I'm terribly scared of them.
I don't. I feel like I finally found a scary movie that I enjoy, and I feel like people that are actually horror film people would be like, "That's shit. You have no taste."
Which, like the Insidious movie?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I have no idea.
Do people like that?
I don't know. I've never
Do I
seen-
have bad taste in saying that I like those movies?
I have
Do
no
we
idea.
know?
I've never seen them.
Watch that.
Am I a film guy? Is that what you're asking me?
I don't know. Are you? I'm surrounded in things that make me feel like you are.
Yeah, I like movies. No, I just honestly, it's not even that I'm too scared. I don't know. They've just never.
Like astral projection and
Yeah,
I mean,
I've never.
I believe in all those things, so those things make it like that actually makes it more scary. But there's something about Insidious and the way that it was filmed that I
Is
actually
Insidious
enjoy.
the one where he's like sitting at the table and the fucking like Darth Maul thing pops out from behind his head?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, no, that apparently I know, like I've seen that scene like a bunch, so like I
Yeah.
know about that jump scare, but like yeah, otherwise I haven't seen that movie at all. And it's
It's
probably
good.
because I'm like, well, it looks a little scary.
I mean, I feel like they're maybe making too many of them now, but yes, watch it like that.
Okay.
Like, just if there's a movie that you're like, I don't know about that. Seriously, everyone, ears fully into your ears. I mean, sorry, fingers fully into your ears, like plugging them up,
Yep.
and then just like do this and kind of just sink down a little.
Right.
It's you'll be able to get through it.
So my next question is,
Hit me.
how are you plugging your ears with those nails?
It hurts.
Oh,
I'm not like
you've
it
got
hurts.
you've got that much extra on the end of your finger, and
I mean, my eardrums are probably
not-
damaged.
what?
My eardrums are probably damaged.
What?
Fuck you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
No, how are you plugging your ears with those nails?
I told you it hurts.
Why? Why would you do that? Just get earplugs. I guess you can't. That's
But then you can't like kind of pull them out when
Yeah,
you're like
okay,
kind
that's-
of maybe like ready to brave a
yeah.
scene.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't know.
I don't know. It just seems like it. My favorite way to watch a movie is to go to the drive-in theater
Yes.
because then you're in your own vehicle, and if you need to, you can turn the volume down and close your eyes and hide from all the bad things that are happening.
So you do watch movies the way I watch them.
Sometimes, yeah.
See?
Although I watched, what is it, Barbarian? That was the one that one of the newer horror ones that came out with. It's Justin Long's new movie. That's how they were marketing it. And,
Oh, he's finally back.
Yeah, he's back. And it's everybody. It's funny because like I heard from a bunch of people that it was like it's fucking wild and it's like super unique and like all this stuff, and it was fucking weird. Like it had some cool moments, but like it was one of those ones where I walked away and I was like, there was a lot of missed opportunities. And like story wise, where like they set shit up that never paid off, and like the monster itself was cool, but like I don't know. I think people are dumb in my opinion, and they're like,
Yes.
these movies are incredible, and it's like, what are you talking about?
People have bad taste.
Is that what it is?
Yes, lots of people have really bad taste.
Okay.
And I don't know why, but a lot of
Are we
people
just ripping on like?
No, but people just like consume shit that like consume a lot of stuff that is
But that's
not
why
good.
TikTok and fucking Instagram and like all that shit is super popular because it's just like people love watching trash.
People love watching trash.
And I am
don't know
going
what
to
it like.
cut this out as a TikTok clip. And I'm going to post you on TikTok right now talking about how TikTok's trash.
I mean, I definitely still want to get on TikTok and I'll make TikTok content, but
Do you not have a TikTok yet? Is that what you want to talk to me about?
I feel old.
I know.
In like creating content like that, but at the same time, it is like I've had a lot of friends that have been successfully, have successfully blown up
You
on
would
it.
do
if you
very
will.
well on TikTok.
But like, what can I post on TikTok? Because a lot of my work is like nude bodies.
Yeah,
and-
but do behind the scenes stuff and just blur shit out. You'll be fine.
yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Or you do you could do this is all stuff we could talk about off camera, but we're going to talk about it on camera.
Why not?
You could do like build reels where you're like
Yeah.
building sets and like showing off like just do behind the people love behind
just
the
like
scenes
so
shit.
much of that stuff to me, I'm like, is this interesting?
You literally walked in here and we're like, our lives are interesting. We must podcast about this. We will talk to you about it later.
No, like it is interesting.
No, I
it's
know.
It's just like
I
the like set build stuff to me too. I think a lot of time is quite chaotic, which me and Keenan always kind of joke about. The idea of people seeing what actually goes behind and maybe like what their thoughts would be of it, because I think a lot of people look at our sets and they're like, wow, this is like wow, so many
Wow.
hours of thought
wow.
and time went into this, and in the reality,
Are you Owen Wilson?
wow.
Wow.
Yes, I yes I am.
So many hours went into it. Sorry, I'm interrupting you. I'm interrupting
No,
your
that's
thought.
this is like more important for sure. I am
Owen
Owen Wilson.
I'm so sorry.
No, but people do think that a lot of time goes into stuff, and like the reality of our chaotic like builds and stuff like that is a lot of it's put together like day of. And
Really?
yeah, so the thought of trying to also create content in
Yeah, but
building it right before the client gets there.
Yeah, but Callie, you're gonna have to like all the shit that you're telling me that you're like working on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You're gonna need an assistant eventually,
Yes.
and so you're just gonna put the phone in that person's hand and go.
And then they have
document
to do
it.
You do it. Yes. Yeah.
Or
no,
like you put a fucking video camera in their hand and you're like, document this.
I think it's still, again, a lot. I think it's still like
Don't hit your assistant.
Well, no, just kidding. I feel like still this comes back to like imposter syndrome where I'm like, I don't think what I'm doing is that amazing or that crazy. So I'm like, do I really care about like filming how I'm creating the stuff that I think is, and which is like, I know what I'm doing. I'm not trying to downplay what I do. I know what I do is absolutely insane. I know that a lot of love goes into it, but my imposter syndrome and my brain's looking at it going, could have been better, or this is actually quite shit.
It's hilarious because you're
who
literally
fucking cares?
You're literally talking to a mirror. Everything that you're saying, I've said to myself so many fucking times.
I think it's like an artistic thing. Like I haven't met any artist that isn't like fully tortured, like completely tortured by their work.
Yep. The amount of times I'm like, yep, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to film the whole process. I'm going to edit it down. I'm going to post it, blah, 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 blah. And then usually what happens is I get working on it or I'm about to start and I'm like, ugh. I don't need to set up the camera because like it doesn't matter. No one needs to fucking.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And then I get to the end of the process and I either regret having not filmed it.
Yeah.
Or I'm like, it didn't matter anyway.
Yeah.
But what I'm and the reason I'm saying this and I'm saying it to you, but I'm also saying it to myself.
Yeah.
Therapy. Film it because it doesn't fucking matter if it doesn't go anywhere. Then who cares?
Yeah.
You still have it.
Yeah. No.
That's the part that like fucking take a camera, put it on a tripod and just fucking time lapse it. That's all you have to do. Time lapse a build in your studio and just like even if it's the day of, it's not like it's if you set up a time lapse and you're filming that of like your build, then it's like great. Then you've got like whatever. If it takes you 8 hours to build it, you've got however much footage or whatever, right?
Yep.
You've got all that footage of like that you can look back on even. You know, even if you're not posting it, you can look back on it and be like, memories.
I did that.
You did that. And it's all time stamped and it's all dated and it's all fucking, you know what I mean? Like you can look back and be like, oh yeah, we fucking did that on that day. And like, you know, and eventually when you move into a different studio space, you can look back on the stuff that you had done in like your first space or whatever. Like you have at the very core of it all, what we should be looking at it as is that it's not all for consumption. It's not all for external consumption. It's for you.
Yeah, and
it's for your memories.
Should be like, and that's what like the beautiful thing about creating stuff, right? Like it should be done for yourself. It's just nice if other people also consume it or are also enjoy it.
Validation
is
incredibly intoxicating.
Hell yeah, it's the best dopamine hit you're gonna get. In your life.
Being validated.
Fuck yeah.
I love being told what I'm doing is great.
Absolutely. I mean, I also tell myself that it's not great. No matter how many times I'm told it's great by other people.
You mean like what do you mean? You don't believe them?
Fuck no. God no.
What?
My brain doesn't let me think that. No. I don't.
About your work?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh boy. All right. We don't need to unpack it, but like you're talented.
Yeah, no.
We'll go on from there.
Yeah, thank you. And that's great. I just
No,
I don't think that, and
I don't think that either. I fucking hate being told that I have talent or fucking.
Some people tell you that like that's not healthy, but then I tell those people, hey, if I think what I was doing great, I'm gonna push myself harder.
Yeah,
it's what drives me to do better. It's what drives me to be bigger.
The thing I made, the thing I made like a couple days ago, I even look at it, I'm like, fuck, that's terrible. But it's like, and it's not like it doesn't matter. Like in my head, it was like, oh yeah, it was like a powerful thing that I needed to make for myself in order to like whatever exercise some sort of demon. And a whole lot of people were like, this is fucking awesome and powerful. And I wasn't posting it for that kind of validation. I just wanted to put it out. But it's also like, I can look at it and I can pick it apart and I can be like, ooh, I wish I had done like, it's all in black and white. It's super grainy. That's what I wanted. I wanted that look. And it's just like, super dark. That's exactly what I wanted. But it's like, could have got some more footage for that. And I could have fucking, I could have maybe bumped up the lighting. Just like you're.
I feel like it's weird. Like if you meet someone that's creating stuff and they can sit back and look at something and feel like they wouldn't have done anything differently. or they feel like they're absolutely fucking amazing for whatever it is that they've created, and they feel that sensation, which I don't know how. But I feel like the people that do get that, I don't know, I think you're setting yourself up to become quite stagnant in your work, because you're like, hey, I've done it. I don't need to push any harder. I don't need to like try new things or like whatever the fuck. Like, it is drive. Yes, it's torturous, but it is what keeps you like driven. And if you want to be insane and work way too many hours and all that stuff, you need a
Use the
shit ton
Callie
of drive.
Nicole method.
You need to think you're shit. So think you suck over and over and over again. And eventually
do you take pride in it?
Hell yeah.
Okay, good.
Very proud of what I do. Absolutely. There's lots of pride. And I do allow myself once in a while I'll sit back and be like, wow, what I do is pretty cool, and there's been a lot of growth, or like whatever, and like probably cry about it because I'm a crybaby for like a hot second, but then I go right back to being like, could be better, which again I don't think is unhealthy.
No,
I think it is healthy.
Yeah.
In the pursuit of,
if you're not
being
pushing
something
yourself,
big.
the stagnant thing is very true.
Hell yeah.
But you have to. That's the thing. I know that feeling very well. There are definitely things I've done that I'm very proud of, as I should be, but I'm also, I can take that, I can take those things and creatively pick them apart and go, I would have done this different, and I would have done it. And I think that is actually that's a really good thing.
It is a good thing. You should be able to look at your work and be able to like not tear it apart, but like pick it apart and be able to,
in a nice way.
Yeah, and be like, oh, next time I'll set my camera like this, or hey, I really wish that I would have used this coloring.
That red needed to bump up just a little bit, or
because all these things like sit with you, right? Like, and don't get me wrong, when I look back to when I first picked up a camera and my mentor was like tearing my shit apart. Or when I teach people, like teaching Keenan how to do photography stuff, and I'm correcting him and picking apart what he's doing. And it sucks. It sucks to hear that what you're doing is like not right, or you're still not getting it, or whatever the fuck. But it's like, you need to learn to instill that in yourself as well. Like, it's important to be able to look at it and not just be like, wow, amazing. Like, to look at it and be like, hey, this could have been better, because I'm telling you, it can always be better. There is never like the top of the top. There just isn't.
No.
Like, everything can be better. So it's never like it's flipping your understanding of like being critiqued about something. It can always be better. So if that's the mentality, then no matter what the critique is someone is giving you, it's not that what you did is bad. It's that next time, here's, try X, Y, and Z instead. And it's good to do that. And it sits with you, right? Like, you think that you're going to forget these like self-critiques that you're giving yourself, but you don't. You'll go to the next shoot where you're maybe utilizing the same kind of light setup. And those like, hey, I remember last time I did that. I should revisit this and do it the other way this time, or whatever. And then you just get better and better and better and better.
Well, because it becomes second nature.
Hell yeah.
At a certain point, you're no longer thinking about it. You're just doing it.
You're just doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's be hard on yourself in a good way, but be fucking hard on yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Does she make you cry?
I don't need help with that.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
No, he's a crier for sure.
Yeah, no, I
Keenan has such like stupid natural talent. It's almost annoying to me.
fuck off.
It's like it's annoying. Some people.
That is annoying. That's the most annoying thing in the world.
I worked so fucking hard to get to where I'm at, to take the photos that I can. And Keenan's probably taking photos that, like, I would say, like, in my second or third year of doing stuff, I was taking photos like that. Now he's obviously, like, emulating a lot of my work because he's being trained by me. So I'm lighting the set the way I light it. You know what I mean? And now he will take that information and in time grow his own way of doing stuff and put a spin on it.
But you're taking that info in though, right? Like you're paying attention to where the lights are going and
Oh, anytime. Here's the thing, and this goes out outside of photography? Should I come?
Yeah, come to the mic. Come to the mic. Come on, Keenan. Come to the mic.
Join us.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi. Lean in.
He's so excited.
When it comes to anything with her, I watch what she does outside of photography and inside of photography because like you can learn a lot from someone that's built a business from the ground up to the size it is.
Right.
But like, yeah, when it comes to photography, literally anytime she moves something or steps to a side, I take a mental note of like, okay, why? And
But are you asking questions why?
a lot of it.
I feel like if here's the thing. When people pay to be photographed by me, they're not paying to also
Watch you teach him.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
So when we're building
So-
a set or shooting promo, that's kind of my time to like, let's have a
Gotcha.
teaching moment.
Yeah.
But on my own, yeah, when we're shooting a client, all of our energy is going towards that client. But
Hell yeah.
at the same time, I'm watching why are we doing something. And then on the car ride home or the flight home or whatever the fuck we're doing, we always look at our work again. And that's the time of like, okay, why
where
did
questions
we do
will come
this?
up. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful getting into when we started dating each other, I said, I don't want to teach you how to do this.
And I said, I don't want to learn. I fucking don't give
Yeah.
a shit
I
about
literally
photography.
was like, I don't care if you want to pick up a camera. I have no interest in teaching you. I've done that already with someone that I was seeing. And fuck did I hate it. And I love teaching. But when you're teaching someone
that doesn't give a fuck.
that doesn't give a fuck, or just thinks that like they're allowed that knowledge because they are with you or
They're
whatever,
entitled to it.
it's just kind of like, ugh, like, and they don't actually give a shit. Or like I would be critiquing them and it would turn into like some sort of personal argument
Right.
in like our relationship. And it's just like, if you don't want to fucking learn, don't fucking ask me. So
Right.
I was pretty bittered and jaded by it and had no interest in teaching him at all. And then slowly it just started naturally happening. And then one day he just told me that he's like, I actually am falling in love with it. And I would really like to
I mean,
learn.
It switched too when I quit. Like, I'm a welder. I own a welding company. That's what, like normally how I make my money. But things really changed when this started getting so big. She was like, I need help.
Yeah.
But also, I don't want to like hire outside to bring someone in. So I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, well, she wants somebody that she trusts. So that's
like,
cool.
So once I
Yeah.
quit my job and started doing this full time, that's kind of when things switched too, because when someone's paying you money for something, like you have to give everything. So if someone's going to step in, I now am part of this. So I have to be knowledgeable. I
Right.
have to understand what we're doing. I have to be able to explain something. I have to also be helpful, which means like understanding what we're doing.
Yep.
Not just some fucking stick in the mud going, okay, what next? Like
Yeah.
I have to be active in it.
Well, he needs to be able to like anticipate what I need,
Yeah,
right? So
so-
that already comes with like, now he needs to understand why photos are being taken the way they are, etc. Right?
That's when
So
things started to switch, and when I went, okay, like I better learn, and then I started like, okay, I actually care about this. This is actually really a beautiful thing.
and then it
Fun.
turns out that he's actually fucking talented. And
Fuck you, Keenan.
Fuck this guy.
God damn it.
Fuck this guy.
No, but I
Every
love
dog
that.
has
I love that that's how that's grown.
Yeah, it's
So-
beautiful. It's nice. And I mean, the thing is I do really want to teach. So it's nice to practice
Yeah.
on someone.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
you can do all the shitty teaching with me, and then you guys will all get the good side. She'll work out all
Hopefully.
the bugs on my
There you
stuff.
go.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of here again.
Okay. Thank you, Keenan.
Yay, Keenan.
No, I love that. I love that the bond you guys had started that way, where it was just like, fuck no, I'm not going to teach you.
Yeah.
And but it's good that it happened that way, because then you found that natural progression into it.
Yeah, I mean, I always wanted to share this with someone because I knew that I wanted it to grow to a space that was so all-encompassing that if my partner in my life wasn't fully involved, it would be problematic.
Yeah.
Are you opening something right now? Oh my
Crinkling
God.
gum package. Oh my God, that's so funny.
You just ruined that part.
Sorry.
Such a beautiful like sentiment, and it just in the background. No, but I mean, you're 100% right, because you're giving all of yourself to your career, and you're giving all of yourself to what you want to build as an artist. And of course that makes sense that like the person that you're sharing your life with, you would want them to be involved in that, because otherwise you're not giving them time.
Yeah. Yeah. It does become like, I mean, I tell everyone that I've been in a relationship with, even friendships that I've had, since this has been such a big factor of my life of running this business, I straight up tell them my priority, whether you think it's wrong or right, I will always prioritize my business first.
Yeah.
Some people agree with that. Some people don't. That's fine. It's not an argument to have.
No,
There's
it's
no
not.
right or wrong way of looking at that. The point is that's how I look at it.
Yeah, but that's their personal preference, and
Totally.
they have to deal with the
Absolutely.
feelings of that.
So like when Keenan and I got together and I told him like, you know, the shitty thing is sometimes I will pick business over this, you know.
I know.
And that's life. And either you're on board or you're not on board. And Keenan decided that he was on board. And but it is really nice that we can actually share this together, so that it's not like a feature that like pulls us apart. You know what I mean? I have to work really late. Well, guess what? He's right there next to me doing it. Or I have to go away for work. Well, he's right there doing it. Or he's just as emotionally involved in it as I am.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So if I'm upset or I'm having a hard time with what I'm doing, he doesn't take it personally because he understands the separation.
He's sharing
whatever
that with you.
Yeah, he's a part of it. So it's super fucking nice. So I always knew that I wanted a partner that felt that way. But trying to find someone that fits that bill, fuck me. And it's not easy because one, a lot of the time you're going to find people that they have their own life interests and they're sorting their own goals that they have in their life too. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. And that's also a beautiful thing. But finding someone that's like, hey, I actually love the thing that you love just as much as you do. Well, great. We can build. Who knows what we could fucking build if both our minds and all of our energy and power is going towards the same goal. So it's very nice. It is very nice.
That's good. And I could see that as soon as you walked in, like that energy that you guys share in terms of like your love of doing this. Yeah. And I think it's beautiful. I fucking love that.
It's it's gross. Our love for each other is disgusting.
I fucking hate it. Like
people can feel it and they're like, ugh, and that's fine. Like that's totally fine.
No, it's
a
good.
lot, but it is a beautiful thing. We say all the time like this. I hope that other people find exactly what this is, because this is what it should be like. It should be this disgusting thing that makes everyone around you uncomfortable.
Of course. Of course. You should always be uncomfortable with other people's love. Of course.
Fuck yeah.
Of course. Fuck. Most people are miserable. And
literally the majority of people are miserable. Yeah. So it's sad.
It is sad.
They probably need crayons.
I'm getting crayons immediately. I'm really excited about this crayon thing. I'm gonna be checking in with you about it. I'm actually gonna go tonight and get crayons. I'm not even waiting till tomorrow. I honestly, you showed up at my house and it was like, oh my God, we're doing this so late. And it was like 5 p.m.
Yeah, it just feels like because the sun went down.
I know. It's like, you guys were shooting in here and then I was like, oh, it feels like it's like 9 p.m. Nope, it's fucking 20 after 5. Even right now, it feels like it's like 11 p.m. at night. Like, it's fucking wild. Yeah. Like, it's stupid how... fuck winter.
Yeah, winter really kind of throws our brains for a loop, that's for sure.
I hate it.
I mean, I kind of like it's like magical and like white
Christmas,
and like
and
it's like, oh
winter.
yes, Christmas is so cute. Everyone's just like eating cookies
and like and eggnog,
and they're just like being happy.
Do you like eggnog?
I like the non-dairy eggnog.
Okay.
Because like dairy fucks up my shit. Like
same, but I still drink it.
I mean, I'll eat cheese, but like there's something about like milk stuff that like is
cheese
not
doesn't
good.
fuck you up.
I mean, it does, but not as badly.
Yeah. Fair enough. So, but dairy is so good.
Do you drink glasses of milk?
No.
Okay, I'll drink like eggnog then?
Yeah, I'll drink a glass of eggnog at Christmas time.
But like, okay. So
it will fucking destroy my
one
stomach.
cup.
Well, like I'll have...
In the season?
No. Like a carton.
In the entire season?
Sure. Or maybe more. Who knows?
I feel like...
I'll have some with turkey dinner. I'll have some...
You'll eat it with dinner. I mean, drink it with dinner.
Yeah, I'll have. Yeah, of course. I always have eggnog.
Really, I feel like it's its own thing.
Yeah, but I have.
know?
Oh, but that's my wife and her mother. So my mother-in-law, their thing for turkey dinner, like Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner, is they have tomato juice with it.
What?
I've never understood it. It's just that's their tradition.
Ew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every year they have tomato juice, and I like again I that's their tradition.
Like red for Christmas? Or...
Sure. I guess I don't know. My tradition is that I have eggnog, so they have their tomato juice, and I drink my eggnog at turkey dinner.
Don't invite me.
Sounds good. I won't because I won't have oat-based eggnog.
It's pretty all right. Have you had it?
I mean, I just met you. I wasn't intending on inviting
I
you
feel
to
like
dinner.
I'm insulted, but whatever. Okay, I'm a pretty good guest.
Do you want to come for dinner?
No, I literally just said
Keenan,
no.
would you like to come for dinner?
Fuck yeah, dog. I'm there.
Perfect.
We
now you have
our own Christmas plans.
Yeah, but now we got 2 Christmas plans.
Yeah, I mean extra food. I'm there.
where. So hold on. How did we get on dairy? I'm so confused. How the fuck did we wind up on dairy?
This interview has gone in a lot of different directions.
It's not an interview. It's a conversation. I never call these interviews.
Why? I feel like I'm being interviewed, kind of.
Really? I'm not really asking you. I asked you one question. I asked
Everything
you
is
like,
just
where did your style come from? And then
sprawled.
everything else, it was just like, I'm Callie. This is Callie Nicole style. Welcome to the Callie Nicole show.
Did I answer that question anyways? Did we get an answer?
This Will Never Work, featuring Callie Nicole. Found.Wanting. I don't know. I feel like it's 11 p.m. at night, and I'm just like,
Is it 11 p.m.
I have gone
at
off
night?
Sorry?
Is it 11 p.m. at
I
night?
don't know what time. I think it's like 7 something. We've been going for an hour and 15 minutes.
Wow.
I know, it doesn't.
We could talk that long? And we just
Oh.
met? Good for us.
Oh, yeah, no,
Just kidding. We both do this for a living.
Yeah.
Of course we can
do.
talk.
Thank you so much for coming and doing this. This was
Thanks.
a fucking blast. Not
for
that I'm
having
kicking
me.
you out of the house.
I feel like I'm being kicked out right now because I
No.
said that I don't want to go to your shitty Christmas dinner where the tomato juice is.
Wow. I would really like to thank Callie for coming and doing the show. This was a pleasure.
He's squinting. Is that a good thing?
Yeah, no, thank you so much for coming and doing this.
Anytime.
It's actually so incredible to finally meet you, and
Thanks.
because like I said, I've been following your work for a long time. Go follow Callie on Instagram, Found.Wanting.
Yeah, you gotta do the dot. Someone's fucking sitting on the Found.Wanting, and they have no posts there.
We're gonna smack that bitch up and steal it.
Yeah, because I've been thinking about asking to buy it off them.
You should.
Yeah, fuck that. But yeah, Found.Wanting, hit me up.
Found.Wanting, soon to be Found Wanting.
Come
all
for
one.
some child healing.
Did not know where that sentence was going, and I'm really glad that that's where it went.
Where would that?
I have no idea, and I
Come on now. Child trauma healing.
there you go, child trauma healing. Jesus,
Come learn how to use your imagination
you
again.
keep saying come.
I also film porn. So I use that word lots.
All right, are you directing it where you're like, okay, time to come. Come time is now. How else do you want me to say it?
Come already.
Come on.
Come on now.
Come.
Ew, come. I'll use that one next time.
Yikes. This, how do I end the show?
Sorry.
That's okay. For this episode, or go follow Callie, Found.Wanting, Instagram, find her work. What's your website? Plug your shit.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, why are you plugging my stuff?
I don't know.
I'll plug my stuff.
Yeah, there you go. Plug everything you want to plug.
Including butts. Include your butts.
You can cut that part out, right?
I don't know what that is, and this has gone so far off the rails.
Okay. I'm going to plug myself right now.
I mean, you're using that on camera.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening.
Okay. Found.Wanting
Yeah.
or Callie Nicole on Instagram. Two very different things, but still both good. Or CallieNicole.com to book in a session or check out my portfolio or just hit me up, whatever.
Say hi.
Yeah. I mean, you'll probably be talking to my assistant, but maybe it's me.
Did you already hire an assistant? Oh, yeah, okay.
Keenan. He's
Keenan.
unpaid.
Right. You hit him. You make him cry.
Yes. Well, he's paid in other ways, but no money.
Yikes.
Are we yiking this?
No, we're not yiking that.
Okay.
No, we did. Oh, yeah, follow her, the OnlyFans as well.
Oh, yes. I also remove my clothes for other people.
Subscribe. Pay her.
Pay me. OnlyFans stuff is Baby Bunny Goon.
Baby Bunnykin?
Baby Bunny Goon.
Baby Bunny Goon.
Yeah.
Baby Bunny Goon.
That's me.
OF.
Because I feel like I'm a bunny.
Oh, okay. Oh, that goes back to the whole animated thing?
Yeah, like I literally have a closet of bunny ears.
Oh.
Yes.
How did we not touch on that at all? I mean,
I feel like myself as a bunny. Yeah. Maybe we have another talk some other time.
I was gonna say, like, this is now a cliffhanger episode where, oh my God, we have to do.
Enter my. Wait.
Wait, what? What are we coming and entering into you?
Come.
Come enter my
Oh my
bunny
God,
land.
my family listens to this
My
show.
bunny land. Oh, don't let them listen to this one. Oh my God. That's okay. I'm going to be sending my parents this link. So they're also going to be listening to it.
Oh, all right.
Is this a family-friendly podcast?
Not at all.
Okay.
For this episode of This Will Never Work, I'm Lincoln.
I'm Callie Nicole.
Jesus fucking Christ. Let's try again tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Sometimes the irony of trying to write a theme song for a show called This Will Never Work gets the best of you, and, well, it sucks. So, welcome.